Hey guys, this is going to be your bi-monthly reading for August 1st or August 15th. Oh, it's a little hot in here today. Okay, so I've got the Two of Wands reversed, Six of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, look at that. Nice. Very nice. We have Ten of Hearts and Justice. One more. Some cards want to flip over. Oh, goodness. Okay. Not liking that one. Okay. So, you are either you haven't reached your crossroads yet, or you've already made a decision about something. We have the Two of Wands in the reverse position, representing you or how you feel about the situation. Okay. What's covering you? The problem is Six of Pentacles. There is, this definitely looks like a twin flames relationship just because of the amount of major arcana. And although we only have 3 heart cards, the major arcana says it's a love relationship. Okay, so Six of Pentacles is what's covering you, and that is generosity. Apparently there's an issue with reciprocation, giving and receiving. Either one person is doing too much and where the other person is expecting too much of that person, or you're not receiving what you should be receiving. Somebody is not valuing you and reciprocating. However, what's helping you is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is turning right now, and I said it in my previous horoscope reports that the males the divine males are catching up for the twin flames, and they are in fact deep into the dark night of the soul, where they are evaluating themselves and how they treat people. And we can definitely see that in the transits that are going on, especially with Mercury in retrograde. But never fear, Venus is about to go into Libra, so that's going to be a lot of loving energy. And hopefully your divine male passed the test last week and did not cheat or did not succumb to temptation and stayed true. And if so, you guys got a couple of things more to work on, but you know what? Both of you are willing to work on it. So you guys are going to have to come together and communicate and figure out a way how to resolve your problems, or at least come to some kind of compromise. Because the Wheel of Fortune says that it has clicked. You are now in your next phase. And with the full moon lunar eclipse that we just had, and the new moon partial solar eclipse in Leo coming up, there's going to be no escaping. There's definitely going to be no escaping. There's no going back. Okay. And what you have as your foundation is Ten of Hearts. That's success, celebration because of success. It's definitely a completion of something. And because it's the heart, it's a completion of something in your love life. So this could attribute to the issue with reciprocation. There was some kind of progress, but looking at the other cards here, there's definitely more work to be done. Okay, in your near past, some truths came out. I'm not sure what kind of truth this is. This could be something that you realized, something that they realized, something that you helped them realize, or something that they helped you realize, or it could be just some kind of a secret, something you found out that came to light that had been hidden. And with all these sun transits, there's been a lot of things, and all the retrogrades, there's been a lot of rethinking and a lot of old issues and things and people coming up from the past. So I can see where some truths will be had come out. Okay, in your crowning position, and this is an alternate outcome. If you speak, and I'll get to the income part in a few minutes about the all the transits going on, and Uranus about to go retrograde, which is going to be about focusing on making your coins. Okay, so in your alternate future, if you do nothing, if you don't compromise, it looks like that there's going to be hindrance to your achievements. Now, the Empress is a creatrix. Whatever you give her, whatever kind of seeds that you give her will grow. She multiplies and beautifies things, okay? And she's a strong maternal figure. She represents feminine power. You're having trouble coming up with creative ideas. This is not, sometimes this can mean that you're pregnant, but no, don't get scared. It's reversed, which means either you're not pregnant yet, or that something is hindering your creative process so that your ideas aren't flowing. Okay, so in the near future, we have the Emperor that's upside down. Okay, well, look at that. We have the Empress and the Emperor. They're both upside down, so that means this is a love reading. So this is, both of you guys still have work to do to clean up your blocks in order to manifest. But you guys have the Emperor and the Empress. You guys are a matching pair. I guess the divine male's caught up, kind of catching up at this point, and you guys have this last little stage that you work on together. Okay, whether or not you're physically in the environment of your loved one or not. Interesting. Okay, and in your environment, we have the Two of Hearts reversed. So that tells me that you guys are not in union right now. However, this could be just not in physical union. It could be not in physical union or not in contact at all. I mean, you guys could not be speaking with each other. Now you guys are going to get the opportunity to speak with each other and work things out and make compromises. So don't sweat it, and don't try to force the timeline. Everything happens exactly how it's supposed to, exactly when it's supposed to. Okay, so wait for your opening, and then act. And then when you get that chance, make sure that you speak up and you express how you're feeling. Okay, because people need that may be what the Justice card means, is that you need to speak your truth. You need to speak up a little bit more about this issue with reciprocation. Okay. Now, you've had success in the love life before, a little bit of success. So it kind of tells me that it won't be like pulling teeth. I mean, but you're going to have to figure out, obviously you and your partner have issues with communication with each other. So you guys have to be more forthcoming and more honest about how you're feeling. And just know that you can piss your partner off, but it's only a temporary thing, okay? You don't have to break up because you guys got in an argument. That's it's a temporary feeling. You guys can work this out. If there's solid love, if there's really truly solid love there, and folks, there's a lot of twin flames that are in reunion, and a lot of people who are getting that solid commitment right now. And that's because they're determined to work things out, to communicate and to compromise. Okay, so that's what you need to do. How people see you. Lately, you haven't been like all that loving. Maybe a touch of irritation, or maybe you've just been so busy you haven't had time to devote that nurturing, caring, compassion to your loved ones and friends. Some people are not feeling loved by you, so that's very important that you start to communicate, and you communicate that you love this person even though you're not together, and that you're fighting, that they are valuable to you, that you love them, and that you're committed to finding an answer, a solution to the problem. Okay? So, what is your hopes and fears? Well, you hope that financial abundance and nurturing abundance will come in, and if you do manage to work things out with your partner, it's going to flood in. I mean, it's already here because it's not reversed. So you are having some kind of abundance, but you have to clear up that last block, and then you're going to just get slammed with abundance. I mean, I could almost faint thinking about how awesome that's going to be, because I already feel that abundance energy in the air in terms of financials and love. Okay, so the final outcome, which I don't understand, I've got a 10 of Swords, which is basically ruin. This person, although this is issues with some kind of tragedy, or this person let past events ruin his life, and it's still working on ruining the present, which would be your guys' relationship. So honestly, I think this person might possibly need professional help, but this also says that the worst is over because it's a 10, so it's a completion. It could possibly be the completion of a feeling of ruin, feeling helpless, and it could be because you guys are uniting and they realize that they have your support and that they can get through this with you. You're the one that's helping them. You're the one that's helping. You're the professional. You're the one helping them to heal. That's what I see. And the fact that the Strength card is upside down, that tells me that you're going to have to be very firm. You still have to be compassionate, but it's definitely got to be some type of tough love here that you have to give to this other person, this partner. Okay, now we have the 2 extra cards that came out. One is the Ace of Wands and the other one is the 3 of Hearts. So that's basically joy and celebrating with friends and initiation. Something with a business, a new business or a new relationship, it's about to take off, and you're going to have a reason to celebrate and with your friends and society in general. You're going to be feeling pretty social, and this is definitely new beginnings and the beginnings of some kind of financial abundance. There's a lot of action here. You are getting things done. That's probably what this decision was about. You're determined. You're not at a crossroads because you decided no matter what happens that you were going to keep going and work on yourself. And that's why you've been getting the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Hearts and the Ace of Wands and the 3 of Hearts, because no matter what, you're still going to go on and you're still going to be happy and you're still going to work on yourself. But there's going to be a lot of concentration on your financials, getting your financials in order and getting that abundance flow started so you can have some stability. Pull me one more card. Tell me about the money. This 10 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. Concentrate on what you're doing. Whatever your new business, you need to just work more, okay? Focus on honing your skills, do more research, practice a little bit more, and just definitely refine your skills. It's just telling you to wait. Now we got that new moon, partial solar eclipse in Leo coming up in Hawaii. It's on the 10th. And that's going to be about being in the limelight and having to express yourself. And with all the transits encouraging us to speak our truth, take care of ourselves, and And part of taking care of ourselves is starting a business or finding a way to make money where we can express ourselves and feel happy and whole, you know, being able to do what we love. So it's pretty much telling us focus on that. Oh, goodness. Wow, what's going on here? Everything's falling out. Okay, I'm going to stop that. We'll take these 3 cards because they fell out. Temperance. Don't forget to balance home and work life, okay? Focus too much on one thing, it becomes obsession, and that's when you're going to have issues. Okay, 3 of Swords. Sorrow. If you do not balance home and work life, you're going to end up being sorry. In this important stage with your partnership, your partner needs to feel that he's important too. However, you cannot neglect your needs and focus solely on theirs. Okay, so there's definitely got to be some kind of balance, or you will experience some kind of sorrow. Okay, and the Nine of Wands, you have the discipline to do it. Okay, this is also with the I was saying the determination and the focus and the discipline. Those 3 together. Watch yourself now. Don't forget to take a break, take care of your home and your family, and take care of your partner. Also, don't be so focused that you don't get up and take a break. Go outside. If you gotta go smoke a cigarette, go walk around barefoot while you're smoking a cigarette. Get up from the computer screen and go run with the dog outside for a minute. Whatever you can. Don't forget to ground. Doesn't look like too bad of a second half of the month. Okay, and for you twin flames, I hope you guys got a reunion. If not, you know exactly what you have to do. Okay, so this was your Tarotscope for August 1st to August 15th. I'll see you guys in a couple weeks.